Hi guys, welcome back. I'm here to talk to you today about 5 free Valentine's patterns you should totally check out for the upcoming holiday. Here's a little preview of what we're going to get into. Don't forget to stick around to the end. There's also a bonus pattern I threw in at the end that is super cute and you're going to love it for every occasion. So let's hop right into it and let me show you the 5 patterns I've picked out. So my first pattern we have is this adorable koi fish. So I made it originally just like the pattern said. I made it this way. This was my first try. It has the little patches on it. It's super cute, super soft. This one is with Sweet Snuggles Light. And it turned out to be like the perfect little medium-sized plushie here. After I made the first one, I was like, I do not want to sew on all these patches. So I decided to do color changes instead, which is when I made this one with my Posh yarn. I just randomly did some color changes in the neon corally pink color that they have, and I love how this patch turned out where it's right behind its eye, because with the patches that you sew on you can't really do that. And so I modified it just a little bit to make this guy. This is actually, again, a free pattern, and that's so crazy. I had been looking and looking and looking for one, willing to even pay for a koi fish pattern, until I found this one on Instagram, and it's absolutely perfect. This pattern is by Crochets. Go ahead and put it down here, and I'll go ahead and put a link in the description down below if you guys want to check it out for all of the patterns I'm going to talk about. I sell these for about 12 to 15 depending on the size. That way we can go ahead and sell these as like a medium-sized plushie, which again, it's perfect for that, and a free pattern. So why not try it out? There's so many different color combinations that you can use. I think it took me about, the first one took about an hour and 15 because I had to sew on all the patches and you have to sew on the fins as well. And then this one only took me about 45 minutes since I did the color changes, which made it super easy and minimal sewing at that point. So go ahead and do that and modify it if you don't want to sew on all of the patches. Also, fun fact, I just sold this guy in my Etsy shop, so I had to make the video about it before I sent him to his new home. He's going to be going to Alabama, so we're going to get to fill another state on our map. Yay! Next up, we have a tried and true pattern. Everybody loves this pattern, but I went ahead and modified it just a little bit for Valentine's Day, and that is the mushy boy pattern. Everybody loves a good mushy boy. This one, I decided to do little hearts on the top instead of spots. And some of them are kind of hard to see because I used the variegated Sweet Snuggles yarn. And so like the dark pink on that variegated, I didn't realize matched this pink perfectly. So it's kind of hard to tell, but they all look like this. I went ahead and made a couple others. I made a classic red and white one as well. And then I made one in my new Posh yarn, which is also super cute. And he's got little hearts. That one's not great. Let's ignore that one. Perfect for Valentine's Day. Perfect for your little nature lover. This again is a free pattern by Chunky Crochets on Instagram. So go check it out. Try some adorable color combos for Valentine's Day. These always sell great no matter what time of year it is. So you really need to get on this. The next pattern we have is one of my favorites at markets. It's definitely like an icebreaker, and everybody seems to gravitate towards it, especially because I have it in a cute display at my markets, and it is this Boba cup. I love this little guy so much. I had a lot more of these, and I went to go find some pink ones for this video, and I had none left. I didn't realize that this is like literally the only one I had left after my last market, and I think I took like 8 of them to my market. I like to make these little guys and put little bobas also in black plushie yarn around it to add little spots so it looks like little boba at the bottom of them. It's super cute, super versatile. You can use all different kinds of colors, like a pumpkin spice color in the fall as well, so it does great in the fall. It's just the perfect little thing, and I'm going to show you what I put them in for my markets. Ta-da! I love to put these little guys in a little cup holder like this, and they'll all be stacked up in here on my table, and people just love getting to pull them out and see like what the bottom colors of each one of these are. So sometimes I'll do like color changes halfway up and stuff. It keeps everybody interested, and it makes it feel more personable whenever you get to like pick up and pick out your color at a market. So these always sell super great for me, and I sell these for about $8 usually at my markets. And this pattern is free on Rippler by Wildberry Stitches. Super cute pattern. Some people don't like to do the front loops twice like this to make the ridge. And it's kind of hard sometimes if you're kind of new to crochet. That part can be a little bit hard. And I know that in the pictures of the pattern, everybody kind of interpreted that row a little bit differently. So everybody else's turned out a little bit differently. I know where it has you change color. I did front loop and then I did solely in that stitch, and then I had to go back to the back loop of that first row that I'm in the white, which was a little difficult and a little challenging after the first one, but once you've done it once, it was kind of like riding a bicycle, and it was like super easy to pick up. This next pattern I'm super excited about. It's a newer pattern that's out for this Valentine's Day, so I've taken advantage of that and definitely tried to make a few of these little guys. This is the heart snail shell. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. I hadn't even made a snail before, but this little guy is one of my favorites right now. The posh yarn was perfect for this. I love that the size it like turned out to be. I haven't sold any of these at my market quite yet, so I don't know exactly how I'm gonna price this guy. I'm kind of thinking 8 for him as well, maybe 10. It depends how long it takes me to do him. I think it took me like 30 minutes after I had to sew them on and stuff, and it was the first time doing a pattern, so it did take a little longer than it probably normally would, but still 30 to 40 minutes for this little guy is not bad at all. The only issue I had with this is I think I stuffed the head a little too much because he keeps tipping over, so next time just make sure you stuff the head really lightly almost so he doesn't fall forwards since he doesn't have a lot of weight in the back. But he's super cute and super adorable, and again, lots of color combinations for this guy since he's a snail. Even you could do like regular colors for the snail and then do a bunch of cool variegated colors for the shells would be super cute. The next pattern that we have is one of my personal favorites that I've found on Instagram lately. This is the chocolate covered strawberry. You get it? Berry? I've been looking for a reason to get rid of all these noses I got in a random eye pack, and this is perfect for it. If I take the nose off, he looks so different, and I didn't even think about putting the nose on whenever I was working on him, and now I think he just like does not look the same without it. So I'm gonna have to hot glue, super glue, whatever. I'm gonna have to glue this nose on. I might even keep him for myself just in case. I've seen people do white instead of chocolate. They do white chocolate on the bottom and then they do red on the top and stuff. There's lots of options to make this customizable and to really fit whatever vibe that you're kind of going for. I think this took me like 20 minutes. And again, bobble stitches, so you don't have to worry about any of that. And it was my first time running through this pattern. I think I could knock this guy out in 20 minutes flat if I wanted to. So I want to make like a whole bundle of these guys. Plus the little drizzle is just the cutest stinking thing. But Breezy Crochet, is that how you say it? Can't say it. Breezy Crochet on Instagram is where this free pattern came from. Go check them out. Go give them a follow and go try to make your own little chocolate covered berry. So that's the 5 patterns I had for you guys, but like I mentioned, I have a little bonus pattern for you. This is last but not least, and I think my personal favorite, but I might be a little biased, is this little hermit crab. Look at how cute he is. This is Henry the Hermit Crab by Old Soul Factory Crochet on Instagram, which just so happens to be me. I think this little guy would make the perfect little Valentine's like gifts to your friends, to your classmates, to whoever might need one. These are great little pocket pals. They would make great keychains with this posh yarn. I mean, literally, he's so tiny. He's so tiny. I think I'm gonna also make one kind of like the strawberry. I'm going to make him in red, of course, and then brown, and then add like a little drizzle around his shell. I think would be so stinking cute. And this, again, is my free pattern on Instagram, so go give me a follow on there and go try it out and tag me. I want to see your guys' hermit crabs, okay? So that was all of the patterns that I discussed in this video. Again, I'm going to leave a link in the description for each one of these patterns. They're all free, they're all adorable, they're all super time friendly, and I think you just need to give them a try for Valentine's Day. They make the perfect little gifts, and they're definitely something that's a little bit more unique, and so not everybody has it in their shop quite yet, or they're at least newer patterns, so they're on the rise, okay? If you're still watching, please go ahead and give this video a like. Go ahead and leave a comment. Go ahead and comment koi fish if you've watched to the end. I would love to see you guys in the comments and know who's watching my videos, because of course I want to stalk your pages as well and give you guys some follows. So go and support other small creators down in the comments if you see anybody down there. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.